Hey ladies, happy Saturday. I'm your host, Sherry. Woo! And welcome to our shit show. Tonight, we have a very special guest. My baby came home from college. I'll let her introduce herself.
Hey guys, I'm Danny. Nice to meet you.
And what we're going to do tonight is we're going to do a little Q&A. Excuse me, that shot's a little rough. I thought we would do a little Q&A for mother-daughter and just kind of go back and forth and kind of just do a fun show tonight. So, Danielle.
Yes.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, she's ready. So, she's going to say a question. I'm going to answer, vice versa. This is what we're going to do. Okay? Here we go.
So I have a bunch of questions on my phone that I'm going to ask that I looked up because we couldn't think of any. This one is deep questions to ask.
Okay. Here we go.
So,
we're shooting off.
do we have a family heirloom with an unexpected funny story behind them?
So funny that you say that. So your Nana, we all know Nana Sharon. Gotta love Nana Sharon. So Nana Sharon has a ring that she is passing down. She has a couple that she, beautiful stones that she is passing down to each girl, right? But there's this one special one that is supposed to go to me. And God bless Nana, she keeps moving it and she hides it. And so we've lost it and then found it and then lost it again multiple times. And each time it is a huge problem because it's been stolen, it's been given away, it is a huge thing that has now been going on for multiple years. So, yeah. So we do have that. Actually, at this point, I think it's currently lost at this point. So, we will get it, though. We will find it. And then, I don't know. We'll have it for a minute. And then we may lose it again. So, I don't know. So, that's...
Or get stolen.
Or get stolen. I don't know. So, that's one. Yeah, for sure. You want to ask more, or do you want me to ask?
I'll ask you one more.
Okay. Shoot.
What is our family's unique or unusual tradition that we do?
Unusual tradition? I don't think we have.
Or unique traditions.
Well, being 2024, I don't know if this is unique. I'm sure a lot of people do it, but when I was raised, you always ate dinner together. Mm-hmm. When I was with, my dad's side of the family at home and on the East Coast. Mm-hmm. So I always thought it was really important. Sorry, I have an eyelash. Sorry. I always thought it was very important that I carried that tradition over. Mm-hmm. So, as you know, we eat dinner. We say prayer, we eat dinner together, and then everybody can go their way. You cannot have phones, you cannot have iPads. We eat dinner together as a family. And that means a lot to me.
Yeah.
So.
I love it.
You
Talk about our days, yeah.
Oh, good. I like that. See?
Okay, you go.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Okay. What is a funny memory that you have of me and you, or all of us together?
Well, I have multiple, but one of my favorite ones is every school year she would take me and Ryan back to school shopping. And we would always go it was always Macy's. We would always go to Macy's, and that's where we bought all of our clothes from, was Macy's. And we were in the Macy's changing room, and me and Ryan are trying on clothes. Ryan is the oldest out of all the kids, and me and Ryan were changing in the rooms together, and me and her are just talking, and she's sitting, and it's past dinner time at this point, so we're all like super hungry and super like just kind of just wanted to get out of there.
Wait, all of us were in the changing room?
Me, you, and Ryan, yes. Okay. And so me and Ryan, because she's mad because she wants to eat. And so she's sitting down, she's like, can you guys hurry up? Can you guys hurry up? And me and Ryan are just messing around, just making fun of her, just kind of push her buttons a little bit.
Annoying. Mm-hmm.
And out of nowhere, this girl was like, my stomach hurts, my stomach hurts.
Danny, you can't see.
She farts. Sherry's farts. There are atomic bombs coming. And she farts and it ruffles on the chair because it's plastic. And the girl next to us in the changing room is peeing her pants laughing.
Oh my god.
So I think that is my favorite memory.
Wow. That's great. That's good times. Okay. I forgot about that one. I did forget about that.
She thought I was going to say something different.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say something nice. Okay.
Yeah. But I was really embarrassed because we walked out of the dressing rooms at the same time as the girl.
Oh, yeah, you did. She did come out at the same time. I was like, fuck.
And we both like just kind of looked at each other and just kept walking.
No, I think I pointed to Ryan and was like,
yeah.
For sure. Okay, one more.
Ugh, great news.
When was the time that I completely embarrassed you? I have to move my leg.
Embarrassed me.
Yeah. Obviously, I was the coolest one ever, so probably never, but okay.
She just likes to do things to make us embarrassed, so there's like a lot of them. But it always, every time there's a funny story, it's always me, her, and Ryan. It's always, we do the stupidest things together. And one thing I was really embarrassed is me and Ryan were walking into the store. Or no, it was all of us with us. I think all of us was with us. I'm not sure. I don't know if it was just me or Ryan or if it was all of us. I think we were getting snow clothes because we were going on a trip. And we go in, and me and Ryan are talking, and there's these, 3 surfer boys at the cash register. And me and Ryan were like, oh my god, these are the love of our lives. We're going to marry these men. They're so beautiful. And then me and Ryan, told her, being like, Mom, they are so fine. So we
give it up to Santa Cruz. What is it called?
Santa Cruz Play It Against Sports.
Play It Against Sports. Santa Cruz.
And we go to the cash register, and she's just talking because she always talks to cash registers, people, or the cashiers. And she's talking. She goes, and the conversation gets to I don't even know how it got to this point, but all of a sudden she goes, well, wait till you have kids because my girls are only 14. And me and Ryan flipped our heads up and went, what are you doing? And she was like, what? You guys are 14? And we're like, yeah. Mortified because we were just flirting with this men, not men. Boys, 30 seconds prior until she said we were 14. And then they were like, oh, okay. And then didn't talk to us for the rest of the time. So I was so embarrassed because
cock blocked by your mama.
Because they were supposed to be the love of my life.
True. Sorry about that. Sorry, I do remember that. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. Couple more questions. Go ahead, Dee.
Okay. Let's see. Out of all 3 pets that we have.
Pets.
Okay. Jack. Alice.
Kitty cat. Alice. My love of my life. Lady love.
So if there was a fire.
A fire?
Fire.
Okay.
And you could only find one dog
Alice.
or a cat.
Sorry.
Not even. How can you finish my question?
Sorry. Alice, I'm sorry. I'm
but
sorry.
She's just dying. As we speak.
Oh my god. Stop talking right now. What? Alice? can I just say, Alice is the perfect dog ever.
You know what she said about Alice? She wants to get her stuff.
Yes. What is weird about that? There's nothing weird. Okay, so if Alice ever passes, which she's never going to do because it's just never going to happen. Alice is, I'm going to get her, what's it called? Taxidermy, right? In like, she's going to be in like a little bed. I'm going to get her in a little round position. So then I can just take her everywhere with me. That's not weird. And then I asked the girls. I also asked Danielle and Ryan and Jamie if they can taxidermy animals. I think because these girls are going to be devastated when I pass, I think they should taxidermy me, and then I can just yes, and then I can just go everywhere with them. Like if they need a commuter lane, like I can be in it. Like I'm there to help you when I'm away. And then they just what is weird? What's weird about it? And then I can just stay. Why are you laughing? I don't know.
Out of all the things, they might need a companion.
Yes.
No, if you need someone for the commuter seat of your car, that's the first thing she thinks of.
Yes, because I want to make
so
sure. You're welcome. If she needs to get anywhere fast.
Oh, sorry.
If she needs to get anywhere fast, I can help
always
you.
thinking about me wanting to commute.
Yeah. I'm just saying. And then like they can take me from the car and they can put me in the living room, and then when we're watching TV, we can all watch TV together, and then they can hold my hand. Look, hold my hand. See? It's fine. And then you guys just have me like, look, you have me the first week, Ryan the second week, Jamie the fourth week or the third week. What are we in? Yeah, and then Alexis the fourth week. Look, every single week I can be with you. Forever. Forever. I don't know what. I think that's great.
Comment down below. Should we taxidermy Sherry?
For sure.
And if anyone wants us to, do you guys want to share in the part?
I mean, I think it's a good idea. Okay, so where are we again now?
Another question. Okay, I just asked you a question, so you asked me a question.
Ugh, I forgot. Oh, can Christopher give me another shot? You can't. She can't have a shot. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. I've asked you, Bunny, what has been the put it over here. We gotta put it over here. Let's see. What have
brought to you by Crown Apple? We drink it, but they sure in the hell ain't paying us for it.
Rude.
I'm not drinking it.
What was the one? Is there one thing that you've always wanted to tell me, but never told me? We do tell each other a lot, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Even if it's about your sisters. Oh yes.
Yes. One thing that I've always wanted to tell you.
Cheers, Christopher. Oh, they're rough today. We're vlogging. You can't think that long. It's there's silence.
I can't think about it. Play the song. And you can dance and it's just me. One thing that I've always wanted to tell.
No, she can't. There's just blank space. You can't have blank space on vlog. She's told me it all. Or she hasn't told me anything and she's trying to figure out what she's lied about and what she hasn't lied about.
No, I pretty much tell you everything.
I love that. Just to say, some people say, me and Dan the man here, have unhealthy relationship. I find it very healthy.
I don't have something I've never told you, But I've always wanted to ask you a question that I haven't, like, I just always wanted to ask you.
Okay.
But, like, I just haven't never, like, it's just never brought up in a, like.
Is it going to be awkward?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
It's about me.
Oh.
Out of all my friends, what would you rank them?
Your friends.
My friends.
So, you have gone through a lot of friends.
all right.
But I must say, to be extremely honest, there has been a few that.
Oh,
are
let me
kinda
rephrase it. I have a better question.
Okay.
Out of all my friends, who was the worst friend I've ever had?
Oh.
Because I think that's a better question. Out of all my friends, who was the worst friend I've ever had?
There's been, okay, so this is kind of a catch-22. I'd rather answer the first one because, to be honest with you, there's been a few that I'm like, oh, they're just bad influence. Like, not good. I'm not saying that you're innocent because the homegirl not innocent. Not at all. We all know. But to be extremely honest, the one person that I feel that you've met in your life that has been solid, that has complete understanding of you, that calls you on your bullshit always, that I honestly believe that you will be friends with for your entire life, even if, like, you don't talk all the time or this and that, and it's not your longest friend, but I can see the love that you have for each other is Mia. For sure. Mia is just somebody that is a very old soul to me.
Yeah.
But do you know, I also believe that if you were ever to call Kelly Harrington, I think that she would be there for you anytime and anywhere.
Yeah.
I honestly believe that. I really honestly believe that. I don't think you guys talk very much, but all in all, I think if you were ever to call her and say, I need you, I think she would be there.
Yeah.
Mia, I think, is just somebody that is like a soul tie to you almost. And I think that you guys just kind of ebb and flow together.
Yeah.
And just kind of your souls are like the same. So I think that is, out of all of your friends that you've been in and out of, she would never hurt you.
Yeah.
She will always have your back. And I truly adore that about her.
I love Mia.
Shout out to Mia.
Shout out Mia, we love you.
She don't watch this show. This show's for old bitches.
Oh.
Okay, so let's see. What else? Let's see.
You need to bring it up to God Sophie.
I know, it's got so sorry. Okay. What else can we say? What is my best and my worst personality or quality? Yeah. Being a mom, I guess.
Your best is that you will drop everything for us whenever we need it. Yeah. Like, if literally I called you and she was in the bathroom and she goes, give me 5 minutes, please. And I was
Why is this always about poo? Why? Like,
because you poo a lot, girl.
Girl, no, I don't. That's not a problem.
No, but she's like, give me 5 minutes. I was like, no, I need to talk to you now. And she's like, okay, what? And then, like, I could talk to her whenever. Her worst quality? Is that she talks like a valley girl.
Oh my fucking god, no, I don't.
No, I don't. Oh my god, cow. That's what you sound like.
Stop. I do not sound like Kim Kardashian.
That's her worst.
Oh my god.
Kids, there's Kim. There's children dying, and you're crying over a diamond earring. You sound like them. That's her worst quality.
You're such a bitch. That's not true. That is not true. What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say? Oh my god, that is not even true. That's not true.
That's not even true. I need to go with my faux baton.
I just got a Fooey baton. So
That's
fantastic.
from Rodeo.
It's good stuff. Okay, couple more questions. Go ahead. Fire away. Fucking throw me under the bus.
What's your favorite memory of us?
You're gonna laugh and you're not gonna believe it, but that's fine. But
Is it gonna be bad? I'm gonna be mad.
no, you won't even remember this. So
Can you do one I remember?
no, because it's not my favorite. No. So I had already had twins, and then 16 months later, this beauty came about. And I was really afraid because I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do 3 children. I don't know. Like, really freaking out. And so I got home, and I remember I had swaddled this baby. And I was looking at her little cute little face. And I was very afraid and very overwhelmed because the twins were 16 months and they were just everywhere. And I was like, where am I going to be able to have time for this little baby? And you know, I was swaddling you, and she had these really big eyes, and something was telling me to unswaddle her, and she was probably like 5 days old. And so I unswaddled you, and you were laying on the bed, and I unswaddled you, and I looked at you, and you looked at me straight in my eyes, and you were just a little tiny thing. And I looked at you, and I took a deep breath, and I was holding, and you gripped on both hands to my fingers.
Are you gonna cry?
I am. I'm gonna cry right now. And I just, she's crying.
Oh,
And I looked down and I said, are you my best friend? And you smiled at me, and I kissed her face all over.
Could you smile at 5 days old?
Yes, you can. Stop it right now. You can smile. And
Christopher, she's crying.
And I was like, oh my God, this is my baby. And you held onto my fingers, and I just kissed you all over. And then I swaddled you back up, and then I held you, and you fell asleep. Let's do it again. Let me swaddle you.
Whoa! Get this freak away from me.
It was a sweet moment. I loved it.
Your turn.
Worst moment. Worst moment, I'm going to tell you, was she decided to go to Chico. And
I didn't ask worst moment.
And yeah, I'm going to tell you anyway. And she left me all alone. And she doesn't care. And she just leaves me. She never checks in on me.
You know how many times I call and text this woman?
Like 1 or 2 times a day, that's it.
A day. And
not,
I send her reels.
It's not okay.
And she sends me reels, and I respond to the reels. Call her.
Okay, let's do 2 more questions.
Okay.
And then we'll wrap this one up. I'm gonna wrap this one up.
Okay.
Christopher, can I have another shot? Go ahead.
My turn again?
Yeah,
I'll go again. Okay, sorry.
Stop it.
Ew.
Ew.
Stop that.
Christopher is saying that my shirt is inappropriate. Sorry, he's not saying
Cut it out, editor.
that. Edit.
How did Danielle, like, how did Danielle come?
The name?
Yeah, like, why did you name me Danielle and what's the meaning
Oh, that's
behind
easy.
Danielle?
That's so easy. So,
I thought he was, can I tell you what I thought?
yes, please tell
I
me.
thought I was named after Uncle Troy
Mhm.
because his middle name is Daniel.
Absolutely. So, Haley was a favorite name of your dad and I.
Mhm.
We agreed upon that from like
the beginning.
the beginning. Ryan took a little while. We went back and forth on that. But I really liked the name Ryan. One, because your Uncle Ryan.
Mhm.
And then your dad liked it because it was, if you take off the B and you keep it an I, then it was Ryan, right? So it was kind of his name as well. But then when you were conceived,
Okay.
he said,
Don't worry
he literally said, I'm not fighting for 9 months on names. So just come up with a name. And then if I like it, it's good, right? And I was like, perfect, right? So
best friend story about how I was your best friend and you were holding me and stuff right before this, and you picked my name, so you knew we were gonna be built in best friends since day one.
Duh. Yes. See? And so I came up and I said, obviously her middle name is going to be Lynn because all of our names are Lynn, right? And then I said, with Uncle Ryan, so it was a tie to that, but it was really for your dad too. And I said, well, I want to tie Troy's name. And I was like, Troy, that's not happening. So I said, I loved, so your Uncle Alex and your Uncle Troy. And I said, well, his name is Daniel. I said the female version of Daniel is Danielle. And I said, I think that is an amazing name. As soon as I did that, done. I got my way. Boom, everybody's happy.
What did it have to do with Uncle Alex?
So that was the choice. I was like, okay, because you could have been an Alexis or an Alex or an Alexandria, right? And so I was going, but your dad at that time was like, I don't like that. So
like the Alex.
He didn't like the Alex thing. So I was like, okay, let's move forward. So then I was like, what about Danielle? You know, we can call her Danny for short. And he was all about it. So no fights. He said he loved it. Good. That was it. Fun. Yeah. So, okay. So last question. Tell me where you see yourself in 1 year.
A year.
So what are you, 18?
I'm 18, so I'd be 19.
So tell me when you see yourself at 19 or 20 and then 25.
Okay.
And then we'll cut.
Next year, I hope, or I will be a sophomore in college at Chico State. I'm going to be finishing up some GEs, but getting some more...
G's. The lingo.
GEs, General Ed, for school. and so I see myself as doing as much as what I'm doing right now, but hopefully apartment with Lily, my friend that is in school. Love Lily to death.
Fucking Janice.
Yes, me, Lily, Janice, Savannah, Aubrey, all of us will be friends still at Chico. And then, just kind of going through school, hopefully getting a job, joining clubs and stuff like that.
Please join a sorority. Please stop it and just do it. She's going to do it.
Maybe join a sorority.
She means yes.
And then by 25.
25. I'll be hella old.
So I turned 19 sophomore year, 20.
6 years. 5 years. 6 years.
So
you have just graduated college.
Just graduated college. I would hoping to have a good internship by senior year, because I don't see myself really taking much classes senior year, because I usually would try to get all my credits done. Maybe just having a few that I need to just like finish up with. I want a really good internship. I want to have my own place.
But you gotta tell them what it's about.
Oh, I want an internship for child development. I want to open my own daycare like way down the line. So hopefully I'll get like an internship with a daycare and work my way up through there, and like starting getting like a real job and then working my way up through the daycare system, so I can learn about like the procedures and like paperwork and like important business stuff like that. And then and then hopefully after that in a few years I could open up my own daycare and have just like my own little.
Oh my God, and then I can come work for you part-time and we can be together every day. Oh my God, it's gonna be amazing. Yes. Okay, so anyway, with that said, thank you all for joining us today. I've learned so much about my daughter that we're gonna be working together now when she graduates. So I wanna say make sure to like, subscribe. I hope all of you guys have enjoyed it, and I will see you next Saturday. Love you all. Have a good week.